Hello. So this is great. Thank you so much. I'm excited to be here. I'm Pernille. And to anyone who is international, I always have to say that is a name. Yeah, because I love it the way my name gets mispronounced when it's written down, okay? A woman once looked at it and said, "Oh, lovely to meet you, Penile." Story of my life. So I am a Norwegian, but I grew up in the UK, where I picked up a few diseases. This voice, yes. Oh, I have been told I can pass for a "Daddy bought me a pony." He didn't. So what I've had to do, you guys, I've had to become my own little pony. Fake it till you make it is what I say. So it's exciting to be here now. As a bilingual person, how I would say that kind of affects my personality. I am very English in the sense I never reveal how I'm feeling. Yeah. And then I am Norwegian because I have no fucking feelings. Yeah? Oh, I'll ask, "How are you?" Then take a step back and walk away. So that's how that kind of works. I'm not going to go on about the pandemic. It was a traumatic time where too many people started podcasts. Very traumatic time. And I moved back home to my parents, which is a very edgy life choice in your late 20s. As late as you can be to still be in the club. Oh. I'm 33. And I'm from a rural part of Norway originally, a little village. 500 live there, half of them cows. And I don't know, my family, they've all returned, okay, because they wanted to start farming. My mother said, "Oh, Pernille, we had enough of London and the Big Ben. Now it was time for Big Sven." And if you don't know who Big Sven is, it is a cow. A male cow. We call those bulls. If we're not laughing, we're learning. And it was a bit of a culture shock moving back. You know, as an out-of-work comedian, I was very broke. I once found a frying pan on the street and was like, "Oh, it works." Very broke. I saw the price of milk in Norway and I was like, "Oh, I'm going to have to learn how to milk a cow." I don't care if Big Sven doesn't have udders. For that price, I'm going to use his horns. Now, I thought I was Norwegian. I was taught about my culture growing up through my parents. Here's what I've realized. My mother, she lied. She's had fun. I believed everything she said. So when she would go, "Oh, Pernille, if somebody annoys you, you get to whack them with a wooden spoon." I was abused, okay? She would play pranks, is what I'm trying to say. She would always put the carrot of a snowman below. So moving back, I was like, "Guys, want to build a snowman?" The kids were baffled, parents worried, except there's one child, Sverre, who ate it. No, and he discovered his love for vegetables and sexual orientation. So 2 birds, 1 carrot. Now, moving in with my parents, it was tricky, okay? Has anyone lived with their parents as an adult or just visited them? Yeah, it's enough. It's a good reminder why you left. Now, my mother, oh my God, she is a very religious woman. Not that she goes to church, she just practices judgment. And I'm more similar to my father, okay? We both avoid conflict, my mother. And oh, moving back, you know, my dad, bless him, he always tries to defend me because there are no boundaries in my house. My mother, she opens my mail. She's like, "Oh, Pernille, you need to pay the credit card statement. Don't you forget it." And my dad's like, yeah, she gets it from me. You know, I found my mother sniffing my t-shirt. She was like, "Oh, Pernille, do you use deodorant? You is a smelly girl." And my dad's like, yeah, she gets it from me. My mother never knocks, walks straight in. She's like, "Pernille, is you masturbating again?" My dad's like, yeah, she gets that from you. Now, I wish I was more similar to my sister. My sister is 2 years older than me, and she's the most positive person I've ever met. She's very optimistic. My sister once found a dead guy on the beach, and her honest reaction was, "Oh, what a lovely place to die." So moving back, safe to say, I felt very lonely, all right? And here's a tip to all of you guys. Don't go screaming, "Fuck you," to the mountains. All right? Because they will echo it back to you. Fuck you. So naturally, I needed to do something. And as any millennial with a TikTok account, I started seeing someone, my therapist. Oh, I signed up to online therapy. And online, because in the village there were no therapists, only clients. I signed up to online therapy with this guy called Cal, who lives in California. I thought that was very funny. I was like, "Did your parents name you that as a joke?" And he was like, "We're here to talk about your problems." Now, I don't like therapy. I think that their whole job is essentially to find all of your wounds, stick a finger in and go, it's very hurtful. And Cal does this by asking questions. He's always like, "Pernilla, would you say you are honest?" And I'm like, "What do you mean? To people?" Cal's big thing is honesty. And my big thing is being liked. Honesty, I don't know, I think it's a bit like slam poetry. Make it stop. It's not for everyone is what I'm trying to say, but therapy was very useful for me because growing up with two different cultures, it's left me with a serious condition I like to call resting confused face. Wherever I go, someone always comes up to me and they're like, hey, are you a bit lost? And I'm always like, aren't we all? I've always been a confused individual. My mother was very worried for me. She said to me quite recently, she was like, "Pernilla, when you was a child, we was worried. So we tested you for the autism 5 times. But the doctors agreed. It's just your personality. So you just need to learn how to keep that to yourself." I was always very insecure growing up. I was flat-chested, so I used to wear a bra 2 sizes too big. Build them a home, they will come. Never worked. When I took it off on the floor, tissues, teddies, disappointment. Okay, and then when I started dating the boys, I was very innocent, very naive, which I think you are as a girl. It's quite an ordeal. You literally go from skipping down the road, holding hands to, "What, it's a dick." Happens so quickly. And then you're left with terrible role models. I watched too much Disney growing up, and I just wish there was one Disney princess who told the truth. Do you know what I mean? Who was like, "Psst, Cinderella, sorry to interrupt, but if that boyfriend of yours is carrying around your shoe and then he's trying it on with different women because he cannot remember your face, that is a fuckboy with a foot fetish." Would have been useful, you know, so you don't stand around waiting to be picked by a guy, and then when you catch a man, you need to get him to say, "I love you," because I can't. So if he can, I'll latch onto that. Try and feel some of this self-worth like a Harry Potter Dementor. It's a lot. So I'm trying to grow up. I'm trying to become the woman I'm supposed to be. I make mistakes. I once dated my friend's ex-boyfriend. Ooh, in my defense, I was recycling. I'm not a great woman. Even my body agrees. I went to the gynecologist, and of all places, I received a compliment. She said to me, "Oh, Pernilla, you have a lovely pear-shaped uterus." I was like, "Is that good?" "Yes, it looks about right." "Oh, stop it." More compliments, please. Then she did this ultrasound, and that's when she discovered I've got cysts decorating my ovaries. And she said to me, "Oh, but I see here you have PCOS." And I was like, "No, I use a MacBook Pro." Wasn't what she meant. She was like, "It's polycystic ovary syndrome. So I have a hormonal imbalance. I have too much testosterone, big dick energy." All right, but on the flip side, if people say, grow some balls, I am truly my father's daughter. Yeah, she gets it from me. Now, my big dick energy does get in the way of my love life. I recently had a breakup, but it was very mutual. He dumped me, I agreed. Well, he actually said, babe, I think I'm gonna have to let you go. So was I dumped or fired? A lot of people lost their jobs during this pandemic. Now, my mother, she always tries to help me out. She gives me advice I didn't ask for. But she's always like, oh, Pernille, you just need to find somebody, anybody, with one okay quality you like, and then you zoom in on it. Look at your father. Boring, but tall. And I was dating an English guy quite recently, and it was going well until he kind of found out I'm Norwegian, and he got a bit excited. He was like, oh, babe, in the bedroom, can we try some role play? Can you go all sexy Norwegian Viking? Herda. And he hadn't thought this through, because the next day when I came at him, it didn't turn him on, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, he just shouted out his safety word. Brexit! And that was disappointing. But you guys have been lovely. I have been penal. Thank you so, so much.